3-wood versus 4 hybrid. What's the difference? A 3-wood is much longer than a 4 hybrid. You can tell when I put the shafts on the ground, look at the difference in length. This 3-wood is probably at about 43 to 44 inches in length, while the 4 hybrid is probably 3 to 4 inches shorter than that. That makes the 4 hybrid much easier to control. When you have a shorter shaft, you have a lot more control. When you have a longer shaft, you generate more speed, but you also lose control of the club face. That's just how golf works. Now, how would you say the loft changes the performance of the club? The 4 hybrid has 20 to 22 degrees of loft. That's about 5 to 7 degrees more than a 3-wood. While it doesn't sound like much, that makes a humongous difference in getting the ball airborne, especially at average swing speeds. A 3-wood with 15 degrees of loft needs quite a bit of swing speed to get the ball airborne, especially off the grass. Not on a tee, but off the grass. The 4 hybrid is much easier to elevate because it's been designed as a combination between an iron and a fairway wood. Now the 4 hybrid is much easier to launch. It's a mixture between a fairway wood and an iron. That's why it's called a hybrid. It's a hybrid of the two clubs. This one has 20 to 22 degrees of loft on it, which means that automatically it's easier to launch. But it's much easier than an iron to launch because of this big profile at the bottom of the club. This interacts with the turf, sliding and bouncing off the turf as you hit the ball, instead of digging in like a long iron, which can be very difficult to hit. The 3-wood has a very big profile on the bottom, but the presentation of the low loft makes you believe, especially when you look from the top, it makes you feel like there's no loft there and you have to help elevate the ball. Anytime you look at something with higher loft, especially a hybrid or a fairway wood, you're going to see more of the face from above the ball, which gives you the impression that you have enough loft to hit the ball, and you can confidently, comfortably make a swing at the ball, hit down on a little bit and compress the ball, making it fly into the air. Truth be told, if you talk to 90% of golfers, 90% of golfers should pack away the 3-wood, never using it, and instead invest in a 4 hybrid that's going to get the ball airborne and give you many more shots than a 3-wood.